Hi everybody, it's Greg and Carol. I wanted to talk to you a little bit about Survey Junkie. Survey Junkie you can do on your computer and also on your phone. And what it is, it lets you take surveys and then
you get points for the surveys.
You can score up points. And I'd say about every 2 weeks, what they'll end up doing is they will offer, if you do 3 surveys a day for 7 days, and they don't have to be consecutive days. It's over a span of like 10 to 12 days. But if you'll do 7 days of them, they'll give you 500 additional points. And sometimes they even offer, if you do like 20 more, you'll get 1,000 points, which that's nice. I don't save these up, excuse me, for Christmas, because we actually get this built up quite a bit, and this way we use it toward our groceries, and I don't want to take the chance of not being able to cash them in. I don't know if they expire or not, but I just don't want to take that chance. And they ask you different surveys. They cover all kinds of topics, and you fill out a little questionnaire in the beginning, and it'll find out your background, your likes and dislikes, and then it'll have those surveys that are more toward you come in. They have asked about cars.
Yep.
They've asked about politics. They've asked about
new products coming out.
New products.
How many electric tools you have?
I haven't had that one.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Stuff like that.
Yeah, they've asked about banking. One of my favorites that they did, it'll show you like 20 minutes of a new show or a new movie or something that's coming out, and then they'll ask you questions like, how did you like these characters? Would you like to see more or less of them? How was the plot? Did it move along quickly? And that one, I get like 240 points for, and it's interesting. Now, that one does take an hour to do, but it goes by fast. Then most of them take, 10
to 15 minutes.
So I was going to say about 10 to 15. Yeah. But let's see, how many? Yeah. So if you get 500 points, it's $5, which doesn't sound like much, but it adds up quickly. And that 500 points is in addition to how many points you're getting for each survey. And each survey is different. You never know how much it's going to be until it pops up, and then you choose which one you want, and they'll tell you how many points it's going to be worth and how many minutes
and
it's
how
going
long
to take.
it'll take you to do it.
Yeah. The main reason, though, that we started that is Greg's had a few strokes, and I wanted to find a way to keep his mind active and try and help him to reclaim as much of his mental faculty as we can. And do you think it's working?
Yes, it's working.
Okay. So we both do them, and this way the points add up twice as fast. And it is we make it into a challenge on the days that they're offering the extra points, because we'll both be working on the computer and you'll hear one of us going, "Got it," and then the other one will be like, "Oh, congratulations, darn," because we get competitive between the two of us, and it's fun. And also, Greg has physical therapy for the strokes and everything, and he goes an hour and a half at a time.
Yeah.
And instead of me just sitting in the waiting room kind of staring at the walls, I can pull Survey Junkie up on my phone, and I can try and knock out my surveys while he's in there, and that way I can get those under my belt and I get a little advantage over him, because hopefully I can get them knocked out. I can't all the time, but sometimes I'll get one or two. What else can you think for them?
The surveys aren't on a wide variety of stuff. Like, I have gotten surveys on fast food restaurants, on soft drinks, on
Snacks.
Yes, snacks and
banks. What banks do you have in your area? They tell you, they give you some to choose. They are not hard either. It's all multiple choice. And they do tell you to be honest. Sometimes, I don't know if that's a hindrance, because the one frustrating part is we have finished surveys and they didn't like our answers and they won't give us the points. So I didn't like that, and I have complained, and they'll like throw a few points at you to listen
Kind of smooth things over.
lessen the sting of it. But I feel like if you're doing the surveys and you get at least 80%, you should get the points, or at least 80% of the points. But I'm not the one in charge, so I don't get to make the rules. I only get to say if I want to play or not. But when you open up and everything and it pops up, you get several, we've gotten as much as like 12 to choose from. And you choose, and it'll tell you how many minutes it's going to take and how many points you'll get when it's finished. And you can just pick and choose what you want. So that's nice. Can you think of anything else with survey?
Yeah, the one thing on doing those surveys for the extra point, the extra points, is you have to do 3 surveys a day, and they have to be 20 points or better for each survey.
They do.
And some of the surveys, they only offer 15 points. I try and avoid those, but after a while, you have so many of those build up on your account that you just have to kind of weed through them to get to the 20 pointers.
Yeah, but they also offer some that are like 100 points.
Yeah, they do offer big point surveys.
Yeah, and 60 and 80 points. They range the points. I've never gotten one of these, but I've seen them where they're 500 points. And I was like, oh, if I could get that one. But I never managed to get it. What they do is they only allow so many surveys in, and then they close it off. And apparently I don't make the cut because I don't get in fast enough. That's all right. So
that's about it.
So Survey Junkie, it's worth doing, and you do get cash. They can send you the thing in the email, and then I always send mine to PayPal, and then I take it from there. You can also get it where it goes straight to stores. It doesn't go to the store, but it goes to your email, and it'll be for stores. Like you can get, and they have a wide variety that you can choose from. So,
or they'll send you a certain amount, a dollar amount on the credit card.
Yeah, you can get a credit card. So it's worth looking into. I'll put a link down in the description. Okay, so Survey Junkie.